Well, the ANC in Gauteng is holding a two-day Lekgotla on the East Rand. They are expected to reflect on the State of the Nation address, but also map a way forward in terms of the province, as Gauteng Premier Panyaza Lesufi prepares to deliver his first State of the Province address on the 20th of February. Our reporter Mbali Thethani is there and joins us live now. Mbali, we briefly dipped into Lesufi's opening address. What else did he say beyond initial greetings, which we caught?
Well, of course, you would know that as the ANC holds its provincial Lekgotla here in Gauteng, then that will be followed by a cabinet Lekgotla for the provincial province of Gauteng. And of course, this is where they will be mapping a way forward in terms of how it will tackle the next and up-and-coming year for the provincial government, you know, what their focuses will be. Also very quite honest there in that opening address coming out from the Premier as well as the ANC Gauteng chairperson, just talking about the challenges which are facing Gauteng residents. Also, they're putting a key focus on the issues of electricity. But I'm just going to bring him in now. And of course, his name is Panyaza Lesufi, ANC chairperson here in Gauteng. Let's start off with this. Breaking news coming in this morning from, of course, Durban, looking into the killing of AKA. You took a moment of silence here recognizing AKA, somebody who's also very fond of the ANC and also a supporter of the ANC.
Indeed. We are saddened, not only because it's AKA, but the number of people that are dying in our country, including the artists. It's something that we must find a mechanism, or we must acknowledge that we are losing the battle against crime. But we've lost somebody who believed in our ideals, somebody who believed in anti-racialism, somebody who was willing anytime to campaign for this movement, and somebody who really changed the music industry and set a trend that we so cherished, and we're following him. So on behalf of our movement, on behalf of government here in Gauteng, we want to send our sincerest condolences to the family, his partner, especially the young one, the child, that they will remain strong, and their friends as well. I've seen lots and lots of friends that are touched by his death. So we really call upon law enforcement agencies. We also call upon the Minister of Police to activate the 72-hour tracking system of those that have done this horrendous deed, so that they can be tracked and they can explain why they're doing the things that they're doing. And we remain hopeful that it will also assist the families of those that have died in this particular fashion as well, that the police are on top of the situation.
When you were elected as ANC chairperson here in Gauteng, one of your main priorities, I remember in your speech, you were saying that issues of crime in this province needs to be prioritized. So what we are seeing, of course, coming out from Durban, but somebody who resides in this province, it is quite heartbreaking.
No, it's an affirmation. We've lost the battle against crime. It's an affirmation that those that have illegal guns, they can determine who lives, who dies. Those that have illegal guns can play God and choose who must leave this world. And that is why you will see in this Lekgotla and also in the State of the Province address, we will give detailed analysis on how we have to fight crime, how we have to push it back, because if we can't do that, all of us will be finished. Crime is a priority that we must not even, when we have challenges of load shedding, push it aside. We must bring it at the center. And this thing is a reminder that we really have to push back for crime, corruption, vandalism and lawlessness. This is sheer lawlessness, where somebody can just go and shoot somebody because they know they may escape and they might not be tracked.
Also very important, you are meeting as the ANC in Gauteng over 2 days. Of course, this is in line with what we can expect in your State of the Province address. You are very honest there, saying that if the ANC in this province does not deal with the issues of load shedding, it will lose the province. And I would say that, you know, this is also on the back of us heading to those 2024 elections, where a number of analysts have said that the ANC may just fall under 50% in the country.
We don't have the birthright to govern. We don't have the birthright for people to vote for us. Actually, if in our document, the Freedom Charter, when it says the people shall govern, it doesn't say the ANC shall govern. So if we can't deal with the issues that are affecting our people, then load shedding being high on the agenda, we must kiss this power goodbye. And we must not dilly-dally. And we must not entertain those that are lazy, those that want to waste time. We need emergency power now. And we must get it wherever it is, whether it's neighboring countries or any institution that can bring power immediately. Let's do that. We'll deal with the modalities later. Our people need electricity and they need energy. And it's disrupting their lives. It's disrupting funerals, family engagements, businesses. So we can't just be stone deaf and not listen and hear when our people are saying this thing is creating problems. So we're proud that the president have made the proper announcement, but we need to follow them up. We need to ensure that those that are lazy are packed and we move with speed to ensure that we really resolve the issue of energy.
And looking at that State of the Nation address, and specifically the President saying that the issues of load shedding will be tackled, we now have a Minister of Electricity, but at the same time we've also been placed under a state of disaster. What is your position as the ANC in Gauteng following those two developments?
No, we needed that state of disaster, otherwise we will not resolve the challenge of energy. So we need the power, the resources, and we need to eliminate bureaucracy and red tape so that we can go deeper where the challenges are and resolve it. I really believe the state of disaster was needed, and I think it was a call that was made by many people. It's just that in our country, when the ANC responds to things that people say we must do, because now we are responding to it, people then will change their stripes. I'm shocked that even the DA, the first thing they said they need a state of disaster. And we responded and they're changing, said they needed a state of emergency, and we want to know what's the difference. And we also feel very important that an additional voice will be crucial. If the Minister of Electricity is going to assist us, let's welcome that. But hope there's not going to be a battle for turf, who must do what, who must not do that. So any additional resource is welcomed, and we really feel that we must accept that.
You've been working hard in the local government sphere.
Yep.
We've spotted you at a number of the municipalities in Gauteng, be it Ekurhuleni, be it the city of Johannesburg. You are saying that the wheels are in motion now to continue the work, and you are saying that you want to win back those municipalities in this province.
Without local government, we have no government. I can tell you. I'm leading provincial government. It's like hanging in the air. If you don't have local government, we can't. And that is why you are seeing me in all over, because if we can't get back those local municipalities, we must forget. And I'm excited that we got Joe back. Ekurhuleni is almost in the back. Is that the DA is delaying an inevitable activity or an outcome. We're working hard on Thethani. Thethani is going to be an uphill. It's very difficult because the numbers are not tallying the way we thought they would be. But we're happy that we'll get Mohali City back, Rand West District back, so that we can then have a consistent local municipality that is delivering services to our people.
Thank you very much. That is Panyaza Lesufi, the chairperson of the ANC here in Gauteng. Of course, they're Aaron touching on a number of issues, be it on a local government sphere, but at the same time also talking about that very important outcomes from the State of the Nation address, of course being the Minister of Electricity and of course the state of disaster.
Interesting, excuse me, Mbali, to hear we shouldn't talk about turf, but then Lesufi describing Ekurhuleni almost being in the bag and some of the challenges in Tshwane. I mean, you as a member of our politics team, obviously following these dynamics in Gauteng, the jostle for power between different political parties. What's your sense of the ANC's sort of consciousness about its own grasp on the province? I think Lesufi has touched on it a little bit, but with your own insight from the politics team, tell us more.
Well, of course, you would remember that even when they met here in Boksburg during their conference, even last year, that was high on the agenda. Also there, Lesufi touching on saying that they are just 15 months away from the national elections in 2024, and you would know that they just won Gauteng during the 2019 elections. So they admit that they've got a very large task ahead of them, and that task indeed is trying to ensure that they remain in power in the Gauteng province. But you would know, Aaron, that even when you speak to various analysts, they will tell you that they are on the grip of losing power in this province. So one thing that they will be prioritizing, even just last year, they've been saying this, they're saying that they will continue to prioritize how they make themselves of course, attractive to the electorate, and how they will ensure that the challenges facing the people of this province, that it is indeed something that they will be looking into. They are saying that they are firm. If you do not work, you will be gotten rid of. And that's the sentiment that we've even seen in that opening address, saying that they want people who are agile, they want people who will work the ground to ensure that they remain in power in Gauteng.
Mbali, thank you very much. And of course, as we move through those 15 months heading into the national elections, you and the politics team will keep us up to speed. It certainly is crunch time. And as you say, just, the ANC managed to keep its grip on Gauteng, mindful of the risks ahead. Thank you, Mbali.